Hey Pyros, 𝗬𝗲 here at Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire. So the tradition continues on this channel, but of course this is a brand new store in a different state. Now guys, tomorrow I'm actually going to be heading to Houston, so I am going to do an aftermath video of the Houston location. However though, I might not post it back to back. So for the tradition to continue, if you guys are new to our channel, every July 5th or January 1st, we do an aftermath where we show you guys a little bit of our store, what were some of the hot products that sold, and of course, how everything went for the season. So one thing that you'll notice throughout the store, so a lot of our boxes, so for instance, if you notice right here, you do not see the box kit of 𝗬𝗵𝗲, you see the sleeves, but if you look at our store tour, we actually had the 12 pack, which is our box kit, but we took it down. Now, you might ask me, 𝗬𝗲, like, why did you do that? Like, why are you not trying to give people a good deal? No, guys, we are, but the problem is, especially with this store being open so last minute, we want people to actually get to try these products. So some of the items we actually ended up breaking, and of course, if you want the best possible deal, we had to take it off just because we want people, rather than to buy quantity, we want people just to buy, even if they're just an individual unit, because it's more valuable here, especially where we don't have no reputation, right? When it comes to New Hampshire, we're an 11-day-old business, right? So a lot of the customers, we're finally going to get some feedback, and we've already got, so we've actually had some customers earlier today come in and let us know, hey, they tried the Hydro Bomb, that was amazing, and we've gotten a lot of phenomenal feedback. But the thing is, we want people to try our products. Same thing with Lawbreaker. You notice you have the individual item for 26 bucks, but you only have the sleeve kit here. Over here in the bottom where we had the box kit, we broke it down just because, again, selling 12 all at once, as much as we want to pass the saving, because we haven't fixed the structure yet here, we don't have extra storage, everything was basically here. So luckily for us, we had more shipments come in of fireworks compared to some of the pyro, well, from New England, really, pyro fam members that came in. We didn't have initially a lot of the variety, especially from Fox Fireworks, but we did get that in. So let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit more of the store, and we'll show you guys a little bit of the cases. Obviously, this, especially here at the Elite Fireworks, anything and everything with cases is the way to do it. Now you might be looking at, like, 𝗬𝗲, look at Stop Looking, like, it's pretty full there. You didn't sell any. Well guys, at the back we had a bunch of them. We still have a couple more, but not that many. For instance, same thing with Dynamic. So of course, we broke it down because we don't have that much more, so unfortunately we had to do that. Element, we still have decent amount. Well, I guess take that back. I swear to God, just earlier when we started today, it was a lot more full, but guys, still 109.41 for the Element. So if I were to estimate, maybe we probably have sold near the 300 plus mark of just the Element. So I'm talking about cases, not individuals, but it does make sense, because funny thing is, like we've seen in our area here in New Hampshire, fireworks stores are promoting, not, you know, when it comes to up to 500 gram cakes, right? And again, the classification of 500 gram can vary so much from company to company, but they're classifying 5 of them for 300 bucks, which is ridiculous. That's above retail price, to be honest with you, but they can just come to Elite Fireworks and get the Element for 109, and that's our regular price, just so you guys know. There will be special promotions from time to time. Now, as far as this store, so obviously we opened very last minute. It's the same thing. This is all that we have left of 𝗬𝗵𝗲. So of course, by case, it was gone really, really quick. Now I want to talk about, for instance, this store, how the customers shop, because for us specifically, this is the first time as a new business of being in the fireworks industry at a state where fireworks are sold 365 days a year. So definitely the way customers buy is totally different than what we're used to Texas, but Of course, we are going to build it up here where even July 3rd, July 4th will become significantly more busy. Now, as far as like this store, obviously we filled it up. I mean, guys, it's a new store, but if you guys watch our store tour of Elite Fireworks in 2016 or the aftermath of Elite Fireworks in 2016, you'll notice compared to the Elite Fireworks of Texas business, the New Hampshire business, I mean, let's just say it's a lot more nice looking. But of course, guys, this business specifically, it started like a powerhouse. To just start off, guys, as a new business in a new state right away out of nowhere, largest selection. Of course, right now I don't know if we have the largest selection, but largest selection in New Hampshire, bringing you some of the most unique fireworks, or in general, I mean, all types of fireworks, but especially, you guys do know we are known about our canisters, bringing some unique stuff that, you know, they're just not found in the area. And of course, I'm not talking about Brothers. Luckily for the New England New Hampshire business, a lot of the companies here, to be honest with you, there's here and there's some junk stuff that they carry, but a lot of them do carry Brothers, Winda, Raccoon. So, you know, compared to the Texas market, I gotta give it to New Hampshire. You know, overall, the consistency in quality is not that bad. Of course, though, you know, these are the three most pronounced brands that we've noticed in the area. So that's why even for us in this store, right away, as a brand new store, we started. And of course, more people will eventually know that we even exist here because we've been very hush-hush until last minute. But we do price match all New Hampshire shops in this store. And of course, right now, we didn't really get anyone to utilize it where they showed us someone's price and then they were like, hey, you know what? We're going to, can you price match it? We didn't get that chance. But then again, guys, you know, the amount of fireworks people that we had that came in and just to check out the store because we made the announcement, they're like, I've already spent my money at this XYZ store. And we're like, that's okay. At the end of the day, like, we're here for the long term. So this is not a one time, one season, that's it. But the funny thing, even for that, I was like, they were seeing some of our prices. I mean, first of all, I skipped the Hydra, guys. This is all we have left with the Hydra. As you can see, we broke the case. So unlike the Ginger, so the Ginger shells, we sell them by the box kit. We did break the case of the Hydra bomb because we are very low on the quantity of them that we have, but still, $99 for the individual kit. And then if you get the box kit, 3 of them for $199, that's a phenomenal deal. Now, of course, it was 4th of July celebration. As far as the All-American finale box, that had to get broken down. Now, if you notice, and you will see in the Houston location, none of these packages were broken down. Why? Because there's 26 containers in the back of the warehouse that are full of them, just waiting for our team to restock. But here, guys, I mean, everything that we had in store is basically all that you saw. Of course, we have a back warehouse space over there, but it's nothing like crazy amount of storage compared to having 26 containers full of fireworks, full of variety. So definitely, if you notice this small section, we got cleaned out pretty well. The reason for it, we just didn't have the space to store and get much quantity. And a lot of the small stuff that we bought domestically, I mean, basically, guys, we just bought a couple cases and that's it. You know, we didn't buy the volume of 25 cases, 50 cases of each as we do with our Texas store. But still, a lot of the noise makers right here, they got pretty cleaned up, and we're actually working, since this business is going to be open all year. Of course, it's always going to be a work in progress. So we actually started, if you look at our store tour compared to this, we started reorganizing stuff more properly, just because, again, when we open this, literally last minute, make the announcement, order the fireworks from many different vendors, stock everything, and open on the 24th, the same time as the Texas business. So extremely rushed. So basically, I believe it was the 18th or around the 18th or around there, like I could be plus or minus like a day or two off, that we find out that we can open, have the inventory come in 4 days before the 24th, stock up everything, a brand new POS system, so put everything in new new system, create the price tags. Of course, we try, even with the price tags, even though these are temporary price tags, we try for most of them, if there's a QR code, we'll give the QR code a little bit of information just so our customers will make the right decision, because like we always preach here at 𝗲𝗏, an educated customer will come back, because over time an educated customer will be able to tell quality, and quality is what we specialize in, so it's a huge perk for us. Now, as far as firecrackers, so how did we do with firecrackers? How was the feedback of the Apex titanium firecrackers? So of course, guys, we stocked up, we bulked up on these extremely, just like any other Elite Fireworks products. If we were to look at even back here, we still have more. So we had a few pallets, but this is what we have. I do love the colors of them. One thing that we've had, so a lot of people were asking, because it is a learning curve. So people would ask, what are the difference, and what's the difference between the red color, the aqua, the yellow? And I mean, you might be asking the same question. So like, 𝗲𝗵𝗲, what is the difference? What does the 100, like, is it going to be red? Is this aqua? Is this green? Is this pink? No. So the simplest way that we would explain to everyone, and this is an issue that we were having with firecrackers in general, but the easiest one to explain. So for instance, if we look at right here, the 500's Black Hat firecracker, and we look at the 1000s, right? Now, if you're not familiar with fireworks that much, and you might see this you can easily mistake one for the other. So for instance, the 500s, let's say a customer didn't want this, it's 1000, they just put it back here. Another customer might grab this thinking that they're paying the price for the 500, but then that would create issues. But with the Apex titanium crackers, that issue is no longer a problem, because if they grab a 400 yellow one, that's only dedicated to the 400 strip, versus the 1000 is going to be green. So color coding them also helps with organization. So just like anything from our store layout, even though it's a little bit messy right now, we try to be extremely organized, from in-store to our products to online with a new website and everything. Like we really do look at the little details, because it does make a difference. One popular item here, of course, we have a lot because we expanded it with them, just because we sold out of different varieties. We do have the 9-inch fountains from Black Hat. So nothing crazy, but it is a good deal. So for instance, with this one, you get 4 of them. Each one lasts about 35 to 40 seconds. Great variety. If you want fountains, of course, you guys do know how I feel about fountains. We had a lot more handheld items here, which they sold really well. So we've moved. So these were actually not here. So that's why. But whatever we had here, with this new shelvings, like, I mean, it allowed, especially the small stuff, it allowed things to move much better, because visually customers can see it much better. And of course, like, we're in the process of organizing. Now, as far as packages, right, as far as assortments, or as we like to call them here at the 𝗲𝗏 Fireworks, select kits, they did not go as much. Again, guys, the issue with packages is that, of course, little by little, we train our customers a certain way. Of course, here, it was a learning curve to get people to understand that, hey, there's better price points if you go with box kits, because New Hampshire, really, guys, is significantly known for buy one, get one. Matter of fact, every store in New Hampshire has buy one, get one items, and it's the biggest gimmick. So even for us, I'll show you in a little bit, go to the element, but we have the gimmick in there, but we're at least very transparent from in-store to online. But packages, they didn't go as much, just because it doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, when you're buying with box kits here at 𝗲𝗏, you are getting way better deals. I mean, you can get box kit prices on a lot of different good items. So let me just go show you the buy one, get one, which we've been, of course, when customers do ask, it's basically the one thing that we can relate with the locals, which in general, they've been used to buy one, get one. So for instance, we'll look at, let's say, going back to the element, and you see, guys, while I'm talking, it's gone. But anyway, if we look at the element, right, for instance, still a great deal. You're paying $38.50 for up to 500 gram cake. And guys, the effects that you get on gushing water, I mean, this is a $60+ cake at a very good deal, because getting missiles, mines, and brocades in a cake, good luck finding for this price point, right? Matter of fact, when you buy the case, then you're paying $27. So showing visually, having to show people that, hey, there's better options out there. It's been very helpful. So you guys might be wondering now, the big question is, how did we do? Okay, obviously from year to year, usually here at Elite Fireworks, I like to give you data just because percentages, or just let you guys know how we did from the previous season and all that. Of course, this is a brand new store being open only 11 days. Well, it was 10 days for the season, now 11 days. How did we do? Announcing it so last minute. Well, I guess the only statistics that I have that I can tell you. So we had our expected goal, and we actually 3x'd our expected goal. So what does that mean? Because you might be like, 𝗲𝗲𝗄𝗲, talk to me numbers. Of course, I don't want to give exact numbers, guys, because of course we need to keep that a secret, just because as much as I want to be transparent with you, there's definitely good amount of people that watch, well, not good amount, there's certain people that watch these videos that are not friends of our business model and what we do. So for that reason, I hope you guys do understand that I cannot give you, as much as we try to be extremely transparent with you guys, I cannot give you the exact data, right? But what I mean by meeting our expectation, guys, this store, the perspective that I can give you, okay? This store, compared to when we opened in Texas, Elite Fireworks of Texas was created in 2016, this store did more than double in the same time frame that the Texas store did for the 4th of July season, because it was open 2016 4th of July season. So what does that mean? I mean, I think this is going to be a very good location. I honestly think this will be our #1 selling location very quick. And of course, for sure it will be, because for instance, if we were to consider online, but I'm talking about just locals, people coming to shop, travel a couple hours, 2, 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours even, to come and shop. I think this will actually be a better location than the Texas location, not for the last minute July 3rd, July 4th sales, but also, you know, typically what we've noticed, because, you know, while we've been working to get this place running, we've noticed that the other fireworks businesses, I mean, guys, basically before Memorial Day, as early as like April 1st, basically the summer sales season starts, you know, where you have Memorial Day, and then you have, of course, 4th of July, and it continues, you know, it continues. Texas, June 24th to July 4th, and you're done. No more retail. You can do wholesale, but no more retail, right? So the fact that it has a huge advantage over the Texas business, just because it can sell longer time. Like for instance, here on July, I believe, yeah, July 3rd, for majority of the day, I think it was to like 3, 4 p.m., it poured. So definitely that did not help with the sales. And on July 4th, it rained a little bit, but the point being, we are not so dependent on just a few days and that's it, right? So this gives us a lot more flexibility. But anyway, guys, I don't want to make this video very long. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm sorry that I haven't been as active as I would like to, but of course, between now, there's multiple businesses, you know, like you guys got to understand first, the video that you're watching and all this content, so this is brought to you by Elite Enterprise, which does all the social media and marketing, all of that good stuff for Elite Fireworks of Texas and Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire. So many different entities, but we are simplifying it for you guys to make it possible where you guys, if you want Elite goodies, you have one channel to follow. If you want to follow anything and everything Elite Fireworks, you have one social media page per platform, rather than just complicating things for you guys. But anyway, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys in another video right here on our channel. Bye bye.